Things are about to get shaky, everyone, and you are going to feel like you are being tested in some way as we move through Mercury retrograde. This retrograde starts on February the 26th, but I personally feel that the energy's already come in and it's going to last, I feel, up until the end of March. So we are already seeing this energy. What feels like to me is chaos. It pokes at our nervous system through the little things that are going wrong in our lives. So I wanted to bring some messages to you and see what it is that your soul needs to hear as we are moving through this. So let's get into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up the space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to start first with a message for you from your guardian angels. They're coming forward, reminding you that you are safe and you are protected as you're moving through this retrograde. So your spirit team has your back. And the lion is coming forward as an animal that is also guiding you at this time. So you are surrounded by the most potent field of consciousness. Allow yourself to feel its presence and guidance in every decision you make and in every step you take on your journey. So once again, you are surrounded by the most potent field of consciousness, Scorpio. Allow yourself to feel its presence and guidance in every decision that you make and in every step that you take on your journey. And I feel for some of you, Spirit is encouraging you to step into your world as a leader, as an authority. So we're going to pull a spirit animal that is also coming forward along with the lion as a guide, as a protector. So we get the puffin queen. Have you seen a puffin? This is a confirmation. This is a sign. And if you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So a message about true colors. Someone is showing you their true colors. Believe them. This is not the time to become colorblind. So once again, someone is showing you their true colors. Believe them. This is not the time to become colorblind. And Spirit is also encouraging you to have patience and calm as you are encountering this true color experience, right? To observe, to see, to watch, and to write down. It's almost like you're taking notes. And I feel there's something that you are receiving as a message around this. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. We have the Hierophant card. So this is information, the expansion within your consciousness. It is allowing you to see your world through a different lens. Okay, so the Hierophant is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So you're going to either feel it intensely or subtly. 8 of Pentacles, we've got your energy being rewarded here. This is now the universe responding to you and you seeing the results of your effort and your energy. There's something that you have been putting some energy into. I want you to know that whatever this is, it is working for you. Sometimes we don't see the results right away. So cut the cord on that time constraint. Allow yourself to enjoy this experience of building and creating without the pressure of when is something going to happen for you. Okay, so know that it is already happening. So that is the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Cups. This is a downer energy. It feels like you're in a place of disappointment, maybe even resentment, or just emotional. And the emotions, sometimes we can't describe them. I sometimes find that when I connect with the 5 of Cups, I'm in a place where I could be focusing on the things that are actually working for me, but I'm choosing to focus on the little thing that has no weight at all, but I'm giving it weight. So this is something that Spirit is bringing into your awareness so you can shift this. And I feel the practice of gratitude here is going to be incredibly powerful for you. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So the numbers that are coming through today are double fives and the number 8. You might be seeing these numbers around recently, individually or as a part of a sequence. It's just confirming that you are, in fact, connected to this message. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So the Eight of Pentacles to me feels like many different things. But the first two that came up is like a projector. It's almost like you're pulling something out to watch as a memory, or to reminisce, or to remember something. Perhaps you miss someone and you want to see a video of them. And I'm also seeing like fine tuning. It's almost like you're turning the knobs and you're fine tuning something. So that I just wanted to share that really quickly. So the Hierophant card feels like you're in a submarine, right? This person looks like those people in a submarine. So when we go to space, they're astronauts in a submarine. I forget what they're called. But it allows you to go down into the depths to uncover something that you weren't aware of. So I feel Spirit right now is encouraging you as you're moving through this Mercury retrograde, is to slow down and go inward rather than looking for what you're trying to find outside of you. The answers, the guidance, they lay inside of you. They lie within your soul, within your heart, right? So what I'm seeing here is someone that is caught up in the noise, the energy of things that are happening externally, maybe in the world, maybe there's drama in someone's life and you're finding that you're getting caught up in it. So Spirit is encouraging you to reclaim your power through creating peace and calm within yourself. Because I feel these energies external to you are not only draining you, but they're making you feel overwhelmed or out of alignment, where you're feeling disconnected from yourself, lost, uncertain, feeling hopeless, all kinds of things, right? So ground and stabilize yourself. Put your feet on the ground. And I feel literally Spirit is encouraging you to get outside, Scorpio, and walk around on the grass barefoot. Right? This could be just a small patch of grass you have in your backyard. Maybe it's grass like in the neighborhood where you work. I used to do this when I worked my 9-to-5 job. I was in a downtown area where there's not much grass, but I would find a patch of grass where there were trees, and I take my pumps off and I put my feet there and just kind of snuggle up with the grass for a little bit. I feel this is important for you because your nervous system, I'm really picking up on this inflamed nervous system. It's overactive and it's making you feel like you're all over the place, Scorpio. So if you're feeling that, this is something that Spirit is encouraging you to focus on right now. Now, the other thing here is information overload. What is it that you're choosing to consume that you're watching online? This is really important because we're in an age where we have way too much information, and it is way too much for us to consciously process. And that can throw our nervous systems in a fight or flight, survival, protector, whatever it is. And now the other thing is the projector keeps coming up, and I feel there's something that Spirit is reflecting back to you through your reality, the way that you are perceiving the world. So this person has it's almost like tunnel vision or laser focus, and it's almost like you're getting rid of everything else you're seeing, but focusing on one thing. And, this could mean many different things for many of you out there. So I want you to place it wherever it resonates, but they're asking you to tune in, right? This is what the Eight of Pentacles is, tuning in. Tune into you and tune out of the noise, the chaos. It feels a lot sometimes. You might have chaos at work. I remember when I was working at my last job, I worked in the mall. That just in itself is just chaotic. But there was so much drama at work. And I was at that point where I was ready to leave and do something for myself. And that was like the nail in the coffin was I'm so sick and tired of the noise of the world, people complaining. This was after COVID, right? And it was so hard to manage offices, to even have people come in and work. So the world has changed. And I feel that it's become a little bit more noisy in a way, right? So the Eight of Pentacles is the energy and effort that you are putting into something. It is you fine-tuning it. It's almost like you've been dedicated to it. And I'm definitely, this is where the energy of waiting is coming in, almost like feeling restless, irritable. Why isn't this working? Why isn't it happening? Because it happened for this person this quickly, or like, these comparisons, these competition feelings, right? The Spirit is encouraging you to become aware of them. And when you feel them, you can feel them because you're legitimately feeling them. But rather than trying to fix it or force it or control it or whatever it is that you're trying to do with these feelings, Spirit is just encouraging over the next couple of weeks to just feel those feelings, allow them to pass without having to react to them or trying to do anything with them. I feel you are moving through a healing process through this Mercury retrograde, and your soul, I feel, is going to feel more sensitive. And there's nothing wrong with being sensitive. I feel this is a gift that is actually amplifying your ability to feel into energies around you. So you may be moving through a testy period through this Mercury retrograde. Not everyone experiences testy periods. Sometimes we are tapping into the creative energy that comes in with Mercury retrogrades. That's what I'm feeling right now. And I've created this bubble of peace in my life right now that I'm holding in place, right? So for some of you, you might be holding the energy of peace in your life right now, and you're finding that effort that you've been putting into this, showing up for it every day, dedicating yourself to creating that peace, you're starting to actually see the results of that. You're seeing that the universe is responding to you, right? Whatever this Five of Cups is, I feel you're feeling this too. It's almost like unnecessary. Like there's no point sitting there in that space. And, you are changing. And the change I feel you already walked through as you stepped into this year, 2026, right? So there's something here that Spirit is waking you up to or bringing into your awareness so you realize it. And there's like truth in it in some way. And you are manifesting, you are building something that is solid. That's another confirmation that is coming in for some of you. Perhaps you're feeling like, well, it's not happened for me yet. What I'm looking for, what I desire hasn't come in yet. And I've been putting all this effort and energy there. So, you know how sometimes we get into that vibration and frequency when we're feeling down about it and because we're not seeing results, we can then start to move into that frequency where the more we're thinking about it, the more we're seeing it. Now we've created a reality like that because that's what's being reflected back to us. So what's ultimately going on is this Mercury retrograde is bringing you back into balance in a way, right? So, and there's patience here, so much patience, so much calm here, something that you're being called to master as you're moving through this retrograde. I'm feeling that there's a lot of different things that maybe you are putting your energy towards to make work. This could be just your career, your job. This could be a relationship at the same time. This could be you also taking care of a pet or children. This could be something else that you are doing that is outside of work, outside of family. And it's really interesting because I've been feeling recently that time has been moving by way too fast. And with the Five of Cups, there's like this feeling of not having enough time to do what it is that you desire to do. And I feel many of us are feeling this way, that there's just not enough time. Life is just moving by very quickly. And there could be a lot of reasons to that. Even younger people nowadays, I'm hearing, are saying, I don't have time. I wake up early, I go to bed, at a certain time, but I feel I still don't have enough time. So again, that constraint or that limitation or restriction around timing. So they're wanting you to release that weight, that heaviness that you carry around that. Everything is working in your favor right now. I want you to know, especially on an energetic level. And they want you to realign with that hope and the faith that you have. I know some of you are there in that place and you're seeing the results, right? And it's only getting bigger and bigger. This is how I feel it's happening for me. Is life right now is expanding, and I can't describe it because I can't see it. I'm just sensing and feeling it, right? So some of you are in the same place. Now, the Five of Cups is something that I feel you are outgrowing in a way. It's something that you're not choosing to be in. It's a space that may have been familiar and comfortable, brought you comfort, but it doesn't feel like you're in alignment with it. There's some sort of a fresh new energy you have been feeling, and whatever this period for you was temporary, is temporary. This too shall pass. But there's something that you learned from it, because it allowed you to move into the parts of you that I feel you didn't want to face before. And because now you're finding yourself facing it, you are almost realizing things about you. And sometimes this place can feel a little bit lonely. It can feel like it's you against the world, or nobody really understands. Communication feels almost broken or lost in a way. It feels like maybe someone doesn't understand what it is that you're going through. So it feels like you're alone in this world. And I want you to know, this is a place where we go to when we find ourselves. It is a period where we get to explore and see what we can find in this place that feels almost like a void or darkness. And that doesn't mean that necessarily that's a negative experience. It's just a period where things are a little bit slower. It could feel boring here as well. It's almost like you're not interested in things that you were once interested in. Conversations aren't the same as they used to be. It's almost like we're disconnecting, but we're actually not. It's a period where we are releasing and letting go and finding ourselves and reconnecting, right? So they want you to look at it through that lens. And there's a lot of strength that you are building through this as well. It feels almost like things have been stagnant or slow moving for some of you. And this is maybe creating some sort of a panic inside of you, or feeling like there's something wrong. They want you to know these feelings that you're feeling. Allow yourself to feel them, but there's no need to react to them or feel like panic around them. I feel this is like some sort of a pattern or way of feeling when there really is nothing to feel, or feel like the way that you're feeling about it. There's something that they're wanting you to recognize. It's almost like this fight or flight that is being called to be calmed down or settled or grounded. That's the best way for me to describe that one, right? There's an offer here I'm seeing as well in this. And I feel this is a feeling that you're going to feel first. This is something that is being activated through this retrograde. So I'm getting something that didn't work out. Maybe there's been a delay and it's messing up your plans and you're feeling really shitty about it. Or it just feels like, there's something got in the way. And I'm getting so many different things that are rushing in right now. I feel that many of you out there are asking questions, perhaps looking for some sort of guidance, asking spirit what you're meant to do in a situation like this. And they're letting you know that the answers you are seeking are also seeking you, but you're going to find them inside of you. They're not external. So they want you to reconnect with you, to go inward, to silence the noise, whatever it is that's trying to influence you, trying to tell you what to do, or is telling you what the truth is when you're feeling that that's not what it is. They want you to trust what it is that you're feeling. You know, I just wanted to share something really quickly. I remember when I had left my last relationship of 12 years, um, the person I was with was a violent alcoholic. And I remember I made a choice to leave and I told my family about it. And I had an intervention and everyone was telling me that I was making the wrong decision, that I was destroying my family and all kinds of things. And I felt like I wasn't heard. It's like, but I'm telling you, this person is abusive and, you know, it's been going on and nobody cared. Nobody wanted to listen to me because they wanted me to do what it is they thought was right. Because what would people think? And I was like, I've already made my decision and I don't care if all of you are against me. I'm going to live my truth. I'm not doing this anymore. So I made that choice and I lived it. I feel some of you might be going through something similar like this. It might not be a relationship, but it might be something else. And I feel that this choice is right. Whatever this is that you have been feeling that feels right to you is right. And they want you to trust yourself through it. Okay, so I wanted to pull a message for you from the other side, the other worlds, as you are moving through this retrograde. So we've got 2 cards. I'm going to read one interpretation. This is the first one, mental fog. You may be experiencing mental fog. This is what I felt as I was reading the cards for you today in channeling. And the next one is eternal light. Okay, so I wanted to read you this. Know that there is light coming in and that clarity. It's through you being the calm in the storm. So mental fog. My thoughts scatter like falling leaves, never landing, never still. Mental fog isn't a failure of clarity, but a path to find deeper, something deeper. It slows the frenetic pace of the mind, wrapping your thoughts in mist so you can't charge ahead. It's a signal to pause, to let go of control, to listen for truths whispered softly rather than shouted. The calling for you today, Scorpio, is surrender the need for immediate answers. Clarity will come when you're ready to receive it. The guidance for you is step back from the overanalyzing, allow yourself to wander, whether through a park, a creative project, or even a daydream. Pause, rest, and your next step will unfold as it's meant to be. All right, so that is your message from mental fog. And you know what? Let's just read the eternal light. Let's just read it. I'm feeling called to do it. Even in darkness, it leads me home. Even when the world around you feels uncertain or lost, your inner wisdom is always present. It represents the light within you that never fades, always calling you back to your true path. And the calling here is trust in the quiet light that shines with you. And the guidance here is in moments of doubt, even when the road is unclear, allow the soft glow of your inner light to guide your steps. Remember that the light of your heart will always lead you to the place you're meant to be. So look at that. I love these messages for you today. So we're going to now close and seal your reading with an angel number. So the crows are coming in. I don't know if you've seen a murder of crows recently, a flock of crows. So we are getting here 4444. Stability is going to be your superpower. The stability that you have within yourself. How grounded are you as you're moving through this? So your hard work pays off. That's definitely coming through the 8 of Pentacles. Security, you are safe and secure. Grounding, practical matters tend to these. You are having a growth experience and you're in alignment with your higher timeline. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection, and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashni from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever, and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.